Kirtan that we're doing, they say that through song and through poetry, you can emit all your emotions that are inside you. So to bring the emotions that are inside, to bring them to the surface, it's Kirtan that does that. When you want to put something into words that you feel inside, you want to show someone, you can't show someone your emotions. You can smile, you can laugh, but it never gives someone the full extent of what a real emotion is. And what Kirtan is, Kirtan brings that emotion to the surface. Through the Gurbani, through the rags, through the sad, through the meanings of the Shabad. It brings all that emotion to the surface. And something that is so hard to experience, something that is so hard to grasp onto, through Kirtan, Guru Granth Sahib Ji has given us such a blessing that you can actually capture real emotion. And as I was listening to Veerji do Kirtan, the thing that was coming to my head was that Kirtan is that way. I mean, I've been doing Kirtan for, if you can call it that, but you know, I've been trying to do Kirtan for probably a good 8-9 years now. And one thing I've noticed is that whatever relationship you want to have with Waheguru, with God, or whatever you want to call him or her, whatever it is, for us, Waheguru is a hymn. We're the soul brides. You know, we're these people that are longing and waiting for this detachment to end. Because what we feel is that we've broken away from this higher power, this absolutely beautiful, pure, that's my phone. I don't know who's got it. this absolutely beautiful higher power that there is. We've broken away from it. We've come into the world, we've looked at the colours of the world, and Waheguru is this beautiful colour. Waheguru is this beautiful power. Waheguru is this beautiful beyond being. And we've moved away from that beautiful, pure colour, that beautiful being, and we've moved into the world. And as we've come into the world, we've looked at, Gurbani says, Mitra Pyara Nanak Ji, Main Chhad Gawaya. That beautiful friend, that really, really close, intimate best friend that I could ever have. And most of you have, you know, you've probably had a best friend, or when you come to university, you come by yourself. You know, most of you have probably left wherever you've come from, your home cities, your hometown, and you've come to this little bend of Warwick, you know, and you don't really know anyone here, and I think it's about 110% Jinne here, you know, so most of you kind of look around saying, right, if I want to pick a friend, but take a few Chinese lessons first. And you always want a best friend, but with God's grace, at some point you find a friend. And how do you find a friend? You look for someone who's got great qualities, loving qualities, compassionate qualities, qualities that you want to link with, that you want to spend time with. And when you meet that person, that's it. They're your beloved, they're your best friends. You do everything together, you're Facebooking to each other and MSNing to each other and whatever. I don't know if people still use MSN, that's probably long gone now. But you know, you're always texting each other and this and that, and you know, that person, you want to always spend time with them. Okay, you always want to ask them how you've just had a lecture together, and then you've just gone to, you know, it's been about 5 minutes, and you're like, oh, I wonder how they're doing, you know, better see how they're getting on now. And say, oh my God, 5 minutes ago was so good, how are you now? You know, and you continuously kind of updating your Facebook to each other, saying, oh, I just went to the toilet, I'm back now, you know, anything happened in the meantime? You know, always, always, always there. But why is that? Because there's this connection. That best friend, you know, you've made this link, and now you're probably here for 2 years or 3 years, or if you're a bit thick, 6 years or whatever. And all that time you're going to spend at university, you're going to spend that time with that friend, and that friend's going to be someone you know you can count on. You can speak to someone whenever you need them. You know, when you're upset, you know, like, you know, Sukhi Singh was saying, you know, when you say to someone, how you doing, you don't want them to start pouring their duck out to you. But you know, with best friends, you just don't mind. With your best friends, you can sit there and you can da, 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 as long as you want. And the other one just doesn't seem to mind. Because there's a connection there. But when university finishes, all of a sudden, you do that whole, we'll always keep in touch. You know, you've all said it to each other. You've all said, you know, after this, we've got to keep in touch. Okay? And then what happens, you know, after a couple of days, you said, what was his name? Navpreet, what was his name? You know, you all of a sudden you forget who it was. And slowly, you've left that friend behind. And it's hurtful to think that. If you think about it now, you think, oh, this best friend that I've got, that I pour all my heart's emotions out to, that person that's my support. A time might come where we are separate from each other and we don't have each other anymore. And Gurbani is talking about that. Mitra pyara nanak ji main chhad gaya. So I had this really, Guru Nanak Dev saying, I had this really best friend. He was absolutely amazing. You know, there's something about this best friend that just beat any other friendship or any other relationship. I've left him. I've lost that best friend. I've walked away from that best friend. I've turned my back on that best friend. I abandoned and lost my beloved friend, O Nanak. I was fooled by the transitory colour of the sunflower, which fades away. I don't know why this student say, I went to DMU. Ovni pura kita mein. Mitra pyara Nanak ji, see, I can read it. I can read that one. Mitra pyara Nanak ji, main chhad gaya rang kasumbe phulli. That rang kasumbe is talking about the dunya, the world. You know, when you come into the world. So basically we have this choice. We can spend all that time with that beautiful best friend and, you know, that Waheguru that always hears our dukh and our sukh and, you know, is always there to support us. And when no one else is there to back us up, that Gurbani is there to give you that uplift, that, you know, Sukhipai was talking about this uplift that people get in the darkest moments. That's Gurbani, that's this Kirtan. And we left all this. We forgot that best friend. We let go of that best friend's hand all of a sudden. He didn't let go of ours. Main chhad gaya. Me and Waheguru were holding hands, and all of a sudden, just let go. Why? You know when a kid is with his mum, with her mum, and you always want to hold your mum's hand, it's like, mum, 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 mum. And all the time it's like, mummy this and mummy that, and my mum's better than your mum, and this and that. You know, your mum is everything. But you know when that mum takes that beloved child, and that beloved child is with his mum, and they go to the circus or to the fun fair, and all of a sudden this kid sees all the lights and the rides, and his mum's taking her kid to Alton Towers, this kid's looking around and going, wow. And it doesn't take him a second to let go of that hand and go running towards the lights. It's that mum that is there to support, to love, to nurture, to protect. Didn't take a second, let go of the hand and ran for those lights. And that's what we did. That Waheguru that's there to protect us, to look after us, to nurture us, to be there whenever we need him. We left him for the world. We don't listen to what he has to say. We don't want to listen to Gurbani. We don't listen to Kirtan. We want to listen to Spice Girls. Spice Girls? Yeah, someone actually says it. So whatever you guys listen to now, whatever's the in thing now, you know, you want to listen to something else. Don't listen to Gurbani anymore. We don't want to read Bart anymore. We want to read Hello magazine. We don't want to read something different. So we've left all of Waheguru's love, compassion, that family life with Waheguru for the world. And what Gurbani is saying is that throughout all the Guru's Bani, it's all about this longing. And I was listening to Vidi's Kirtan, and even just the sound of the Saj, it's like it's calling to Waheguru saying, look, I feel so far away from you. I feel so far away, yet you're so near. Gurbani says that Waheguru is so near. Not just near, he's inside. Saying, don't think, you know we say the man upstairs and this and that. It's such a, we put a distance between us and Waheguru. And Waheguru says, I'm already inside. Chare kunda pal. Gurbani says that I looked around the 4 directions of the world and I looked for him everywhere. Chare kunda pal. Andar pal liya. I actually found him inside in the end. I looked everywhere. I was saying, Rab tu ethiyan, tu ethiyan. Waheguru, where are you? God, where are you? Oh higher power, oh protector, oh Father, oh where are you? And in the end, he was already inside. So sometimes we make this distance between us and Waheguru, but we don't need to.